Okay, so first I started off with the bar and kind of got warmed up a little bit. Then I threw 45s on, and then I kind of just like did a few reps before I went to my top set. We ended up getting 195 for two. On our second set, we ended up getting 185 for three. I was low-key gonna do a third set, but I ended up planning on just doing other movements, so that didn't end up happening. Dips is definitely my favorite thing to do on chest days. Every time I do it, I end up progressing, whether it be by like 1 or 2 reps, but I'm like, this session, I did end up only getting 130 for 1 rep technically, like 1.5. I'm like, I was basically at the lockout point, but I'm like, I feel like I didn't try hard enough. I only ended up getting 120 for two, but I'm like, I feel like I should have been able to get it for three. I'm like, when I was doing it, it didn't feel heavy. It just felt like I think I was just too fatigued. I really think that's the only reason I didn't get it for more than two. I ended up getting 110 for three. I'm like, it was moving quick at first, and then like after that second rep, like it was like I was low-key cooked because I'm like, I just knew I wasn't getting more than three. Like, I don't know, like yeah, on incline bench, I should have been able to get 180 for two. I'm like, I usually stay between 2 and 5 reps on this. Anytime I get two, I just up the weight. But I'm like, before this, I kind of maxed out on the incline dumbbell, so like, it like really fatigued me. Same thing with this next set. Like that weight was not heavy. I was too fatigued to get more than 1 rep, which is kind of stupid. I did end up getting 160 for three. I'm like, I'm not too mad about that, you know. And then on this last set, I did end up just kind of doing as many reps of 135 as I could. I'm like, obviously when I'm not fatigued, I can get way more than just 5 reps, but yeah. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was going to do a third set of bench, but I was like, I kind of want to do weighted push-ups today. I'm like, usually I don't ever try and go for more than like 5 reps, but I'm like, because I like, before I even, did this set, I literally tried to do 125 for at least three, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't even get it for one. I'm like, I was too fatigued. I'm like, I did get 45-pound plate for 15, but I'm like, yeah. We ended up doing 225 on the tricep pushdown machine. I'm like, this is literally the first time I've ever used this machine. I'm like, I've seen a few people use it a few times, and I'm like, I just kept like forgetting to actually do it. And then on this next set, I ended up doing 205. I'm like, I'm gonna low-key start doing it more. I'm like, I really felt my triceps doing it, but I'm like, I low-key, like, I feel like I've been lacking with triceps. Like, I don't push them as hard as I could. I would definitely bench more if I could. I don't really remember what the weight is on this set. I'm like, I know for sure, like, all the sets I did end up doing, I only got, like, I made sure I stayed between at least 3 reps and 6. I'm like, every set I did, I ended up getting between that rep range. I'm like, I kind of don't like, I need to start doing this, but I'm like, I kind of don't track the weight for tricep pushdowns. I'm like, I definitely should to make sure I'm progressing, but I'm like, for the longest, I kind of wasn't even training triceps, but I'm like, yeah, I kind of just do one rep of this, weight, and then if I feel like I crank it out for more than two, I'll definitely end up doing that for my set. Actually, no, I do remember. I ended up doing 70 for that first set, and then 66, I think, for the second. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I could have definitely did more weight on these push downs, but I really didn't like. I wanted to kind of burn my chart, like feel it burn. I'm like, I usually do less reps than this, but I wanted to make sure like I genuinely felt that, because most of the time I'll feel my triceps only when I'm doing like push downs with both arms. Usually on single arms I do more reps just to make sure I can actually feel it in that I'm working triceps. Okay, so before this, I ended up doing 22s and a half for like 8 reps. I did do 40s. I'm like, I should have probably did like less weight for more reps, but yeah. This machine, I really don't like using it because I'm like, it usually, like, the first time I did it, it literally strained my biceps, but I ended up doing 135 for some reps. And then I low-key forgot how much weight this was. I think it was 120, but I could be wrong. And then, yeah, this is the pump, but this is definitely top 5 best pumps. I'm like, overall, the lift wasn't bad. I do wish on incline I would have did, a little better, but yeah, we'll definitely end up doing better on Thursday. But yeah, overall, that lift was pretty good.